a fun new plate to share with you today. The long-awaited Here Kitty Kitty plate has arrived. So it's CjS 55 and we've got a really cute mani planned using soft bloom, Magnolia, and what is that one called? Angelic white. So those are our bases, and I have popped a couple of coats on and then put a no wipe top coat over top and cured it. That way if I want to change things I can without damaging my base coat. So let's jump right in and let's start with the center one here on the yellow. We're going to do a little frame here with the kitty looking through it, and let's use the soft bloom. It's number 68. And I love this little frame right here. I've zoomed right in here so that you can hopefully see really well what I'm doing. So I've applied the polish. I'm going to scrape lightly, and then I come with my stamper and even lighter roll over top. Pick up that image. Then we're going to go straight to the nail and just press and hold, transfer that over. And for the little kitty in the center, I'm going to use just a white kitty. Let's do this little guy. It's really cute because he looks like he's kind of reaching out of the frame. So I'm going to apply my polish in a downward stroke. And to make sure I have absolutely no voids, I'm going to scrape in the opposite direction, upwards. And then roll over top. Perfect. Take off the excess. I always use my own nail. You can also use the side of your scraper. Lots of different things you can do. All right, so let's just take our time, make sure we've got our angles right here, and just press and hold. It's so cute how he's just reaching out of the frame slightly there, batting at something, as kitties do. Okay, so that's one nail down. Let's do the nail beside it. I'm going to do a tone on tone with this image here, right there. It says purr, meow, hiss, repeat. So cute. Okay. So I'm going to apply to the top third and scrape down. I'm going to give it another scrape just to make sure. Roll over top, nice and light. There's all those images. I want to put it on an extreme angle and just press and hold. Now pop all those little edges down. I'm just cleaning my stamper with a lint roller. Just something sticky to pull off the excess polish that we didn't use. Okay, so next image, just slide up here. I'm going to use this cute little meow and doing it with the soft bloom. I'm going to put it over top of that tone on tone we just did. So I've applied it left to right. So I'm going to come in and scrape the other way. And then roll. And there we go. Meow. And pop it the other direction. A little push. There we go. Really cute. Okay, so for these guys on the edge, I have something a little more in-depth planned. So let's go ahead and finish this guy. We're just going to use our cute little fish here. These ones. Fish, the little fishies and the little paw prints. So let's do the fish in soft bloom, 68. Now if you're ever having problems getting your images to lift, it might be because you haven't stirred your polishes in a while. So give your polishes a little stir. We get lazy and we forget to mix our polish, and it really does affect how they work. So nice light scrape. Even lighter on the pickup with that stamper, and we're just going to go in and press straight down. Get those little tags. Give that stamper a quick little roll over top of our lint roller. And I want to use the Angelic white and just kind of give these a little shimmer to them. All right, scrape, roll, nice. Okay, now just take your time getting lined up. Once you like where you're lined up, you just simply press straight down and let everything line up. There. All right, so these guys, we're going to do multiple layers on them. So I want to use this image here as my base, and I'm going to show you a little trick I like to use. I want to do tone on tone for the backdrop kind of deal, but I don't have another polish to go with this guy that's going to be really tone on tone. So I'm going to make one. I'm going to use my soft bloom. Sorry, I'm so zoomed in here. I forget you can't see. Okay, so this guy, I am just going to add some of the number 68 soft bloom up to the top, and then a little bit of my number 34, my Angelic white, in with it. And now when I come and scrape, I can lift up my scraper, largest challenge of the day. Okay, so when I come and scrape, I'm just going to scrape a few quick times, roll to pick up, and I now have a new color. And go straight to my nail, press and hold, and I have this new beautiful soft shimmery pink. That gives us our tone on tone. Now, something else I like to do for those of you who are using a no wipe top coat, I like at this point, because this has texture to it. And if I'm going to be layering over top of it, I don't necessarily want the things that I'm putting over top of it to show that texture through. So I will just put on a coat of my no wipe top coat and give it a cure. And that way, when I come along with my next layer, I have a perfectly smooth surface to work on. So I'm going to throw that in my lamp for 60 seconds and we'll be right back. All right, with that cured, now we have a nice smooth surface to work on, and whatever images we put over top won't show that texture beneath. So our next image to go over top of that is going to be this pretty little kitty here. So I'm going to make sure my polish is well mixed, number 34, Angelic white. And I'm going to apply it in a downward motion. And then I'm going to scrape in the opposite direction to try and avoid voids. I'm also going to push down on my plate. You can see it bounce there a little bit to make sure that it's nice and flat. And check that out. Absolutely perfect. Okay, clean off the excess above. And we go straight in. I'm going to put him kind of down and to the right a little bit. Press and hold. There we go. And now we're going to use number 15, which is Stone Cold, to do our details. So again, I'm going to apply downward and I'm going to scrape against. Push down on that plate a little bit and roll to pick up. Lovely. And then we'll take our time lining it up. Get it exactly where we want it. And press. And that little kitty comes to life. So pretty. Okay, so we're going to do something very similar over here. I thought we would do, I guess, more of a ombre. Same idea, but we'll go left to right here a little bit. So we'll use our soft bloom on one side. I'm gonna need another one of those. It's one of my favorites, so I go through it. And then we'll use the Angelic white on the other. I'm going to mix this together mostly, but I'm going to, while I'm scraping, move left to right slightly. So scrape once, twice. So it's a little bit whiter on the one side, a little pinker on the other, as you can see there. And go to the nail and press. There we go. Oh, really pretty. Okay, and I want to do the same thing because I'm going to put images over top of that. I'm going to go ahead and put on a no wipe top coat and cure it. Into the lamp. Okay, so that's ready to go. And now the plan is we are going to put this sweet little kitty's bowl and some fishies for him to eat. Let's make sure that's more in the center of the frame. There we go. Okay, so this guy first, and I'm applying down, so that means I'm scraping up. Didn't clean that. Let's see if we can get away with it. Now we're cleanish. Give a roll. Oh, we got away with it. Look at that. Nothing like getting away with things you ought not to get away with once in a while. Okay, so we're going to pop this guy kind of down near the bottom with the intention of putting some of his food kind of up above it. All right, I want to use Stone Cold for the opening in his bowl, which is this little image right here. See if I can avoid scraping into too much. If I can lift up my scraper. My nails are getting a little long, not gonna lie. All right, roll over top. And we'll clean up all the extra. And now just take your time, wait and see so you can picture where that ought to be. And that's his food. Now, this little kitty silhouette is designed to go on there, but I really like the little fish that's way over here. This little guy. So let's use him, and let's use him in Magnolia here instead. Really like, oh, look at that. There's a little void right where his little eye should be. So we'll go with it. Totally meant to do that. And we'll slide him in right there. Perfect. Okay, so now our little kitty has a fishbowl. So let's put some fish above it. I love these little guys. Okay, so they are designed to layer if you so choose, or you can use them separately. So let's layer them, just because I love to layer. And I think we'll use Angelic white. Where did you go? Right there. So this is what I'm going to use as a base. Angelic white. We'll do that little guy first. Now, he doesn't have any huge spaces in him, so I should be able to just scrape and lift. There we go. Clean up the extra. I think I want this guy right about there. Perfect. All right. Now let's outline him. And let's use this, well, let's use a stone. Stone Cold, where'd you go? Number 15. There we go. the second one over here. And scrape. That looks pretty nice. Clean up the extra. And now just take your time and get it right where you want it. And press. Okay, let's put one more. Let's do this little teeny tiny baby one. And we'll put it up over here. Number 34 again. We'll start with that. Clean up the mess. And we'll pop him right there. And now the outline. Perfect. Don't even need to clean up any mess there. That's kind of a treat. And we'll take our time and line it up. And there we go. Now Kitty has something to eat. So there is our fun little Here Kitty Kitty Banny for CjS number 55. I'm going to just put a, no wipe top coat. If you were working on just standard polish, you just put on your top coat now. And your Manny's ready to go. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.